Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Okay, so I decided on this day that I would make mozzarella cheese. I was so excited when I saw the recipe online, and then I came on YouTube and watched more videos on making mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella cheese is so expensive and it is not easy to find around where I live, and a lot of times I just keep putting off recipes that I want to make that involve mozzarella cheese. So when I saw the recipe, I was so excited. Finally, I wouldn't have to be stressing myself getting mozzarella cheese for some of my cooking. I was so excited about making this recipe and of course showing you guys. So I wasn't going to waste any time, so I got to work. I bought the milk. This is a full cream milk, and it's 1 liter size, and it was just the perfect quantity I needed for this recipe. To make mozzarella cheese, we need only 2 ingredients, and that is this milk and vinegar. And in this tiny bowl, I have about 3 teaspoons of vinegar here, which I have set aside. So the first thing I did was to pour the milk in a pan and heat it up. So I'm going to empty all of this carton into the pan and let it heat up. The instructions said to heat up the milk until a finger inserted in it can no longer tolerate how hot it is. While it is heating up, I'm going to stir gently and wait for it to get hot. So it's been about 2 minutes and I want to test how hot it is. I inserted one of my fingers. It looks like it's not hot enough, so I let it sit for 1 or 2 more minutes. And I tested again. It was hot enough. And that means it's a good time to add the vinegar. So I turned off the heat before adding the vinegar. Once I added the vinegar, I stirred gently to combine very well. As soon as I added the vinegar and after stirring, I noticed that the milk started to curdle little by little. So the instructions said to cover it and leave it to sit for a few minutes, and that was what I did. After 5 minutes, I came back to check on it, and to my surprise, the milk had curdled even more. So I put in my spoon to see if it was the same all round, but I was disappointed to see that it had not curdled much and I still had a lot of milk in the pan instead of a lot of curdles, which was what I saw in the videos that I watched. So after waiting for a while and I saw that there was no change, I decided to use lemon juice to see if the milk will still curdle some more. And so I added about 2 tablespoons. I stirred it and even covered it for a few more minutes. I came back to check only for me to see these nice curdles. And I was happy and I was thinking that, okay, maybe a few more minutes and it will curdle some more. It's supposed to curdle and I'm supposed to get a whole milk from the videos I watched, but this was what I got. And even the more I stirred this with the ladle, the more the milk sort of loosen up instead of curdle. From what I watched, I'm supposed to be able to lift the large curdles from this pan like this, and I was so disappointed. All the time I spent researching on this recipe and the money for the milk is a little bit expensive, and just this is what I get, just this something that looks like a yogurt that is forming. I waited for nothing less than 30 minutes for this to just for me to see if it will curdle some more, but I did not get what I wanted. So I decided, okay, maybe I should transfer these into a cheesecloth and see maybe if I can catch, something, but I did not get any. So if you're watching this, first I'd like to say that I'm not happy. If you know what do you think went wrong? If you know this recipe you have tried it and it has not failed, kindly please share the secret with me. I would love to get my hands, you know, get this mozzarella cheese done. I really would love to make it. But instead of the milk to the cheesecloth to catch some cuddles, everything just kept dissolving, and this was what I had at the end of the day. I was so disappointed. I had high hopes for this recipe, and if it had worked, I would have been so happy about it, so happy to share with you. But this is what I got. I wasn't so happy about it. I recorded this a few weeks ago, but I've been so reluctant to share it. But please, again, like I said, if you have the recipe on you or you know what I did wrong, kindly please share with me. I would love to learn. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I will see you in my next one. Have a great day and bye-bye.